Everybody ready? Yeah. Hit it.
Laddies, are you getting beat up in school? Your stepfather giving you the business? Maybe your mom is keeping your home chocker-blocked full of chiselers. If you want to learn self-defense and just be an all-around badass, come down to McGregor McKnucklepits and learn the McKnucklepit method. Serpent punch. What, you want to steal my potato? Real strong. Stronger than Lagavulin. Job! I'll do you just the same one. Job!
If you wanna get your body right, that's presidential fitness. Wanna get your booty tight, that's presidential fitness. And the star is born with the unicorn at Presidential Fitness.
That's right, Presidential Fitness, where they offer men's and women's fitness classes, jiu-jitsu, youth classes, and even high-intensity workouts. So if you need to get your body right, come see us at Presidential Fitness, located at 4179 West Jefferson.
If you wanna get your body right, that's Presidential Fitness. Wanna get your booty tight, that's Presidential Fitness. And the star is born with the unicorn at Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium.
What's up, man?
They out here today, man. And girl, they had girl
And in the jogging pants too, girl.
Ooh. Hey, what's that in your pants? What's that in your pants? Are you just happy to see me?
Or is that a shotgun?
These young boys, they don't know what they're missing. I got that cootie cap for you, eh? I got that cootie cap for you. It don't purr growl. Oh, it growl.
This shit been knighted, boy. You know what I'm saying? The King of England touched this.
Hey, I'll suck you like a worthless original.
While listening to WAP remix, yes we will.
Blow you like a pinwheel.
While sucking on motherfucking the glitter of life.
Oh, man.
You know what that is.
Pick this titty up. Pick this titty
Go
up.
ahead and get it then, young man. I like the ass on
You like cellulite? Oh, you like stretch marks? Your baby mama got it. Are you tired of the same old workout routines? Well, join the Presidential Fitness family. I have small classes, motivated people, and positive vibes. Inbox me now to try a free class.
Do you know a place you can go where you can drink and smoke and laugh your face off? That's a real Ninjas podcast.
That's nice. What up? Guess what? You just stumbled upon a Real Ninjas podcast. Well, I almost messed that up.
Yeah.
You almost stepped on it. Damn.
You almost stepped on the Real Ninjas
I almost
podcast.
stepped on it. What up? And hold on. It's me, Prez, and guess what? You just stumbled upon a Real Ninjas podcast where we talk about interesting topics. Talk about interesting topics. Hold on. I got a new one. We talk about interesting topics.
What else do we do?
React to viral videos and talk about that fuck shit. That's a new thing.
Oh, that's
Okay.
the new thing.
Yeah, that's a new thing. Okay, it says we ain't no rappers in Springfield.
No, they're all country singers.
You looking at the last two? I'm guessing. You know what I mean? For real,
They're all country singers now.
or something. I don't know because they don't like to put their stuff out or nothing. But where there's prayers, there's bread. What up, bread?
Nuance. You know, just over here thinking about life, not loving these hoes, chilling.
Real Ninjas Clause
In
is
effect.
enacted.
Come on, man.
We gotta feed the ducks.
We gotta feed the duck.
All right. So we got an interesting topic today. It is called the 80% paradox: unpacking the men left behind in modern dating. Okay. So they say 80% of the women are chasing 20% of the men.
And I think it's even less than that.
I do think it's 90-10. Okay, we're being generous to the ladies today,
And 90-10 is being a little generous.
I mean, shit, it might be even lower, but well, we get to a point where in 2030, they predict that more than half women will be single and childless. That's very bad. That's very horrible. Like that's the population is going down. It's, I mean, this is what we really look like. This is just
what I'm saying, I'm darker on there too.
And for some reason, I need some more lights, man.
The Nigerians coming out.
I think this we ain't got a white background. I think that's the problem. You know what I mean? Showing this one.
I got on a white shirt.
We gotta get some more light. So tonight we are talking about who is the 80%, okay, and why don't the ladies want them? All right,
Janitors, school lunch dudes, security guards, garbage men, bartenders, Walmart employees, gas station clerks,
donut shop handlers / owners.
It's definitely
I could keep going with jobs. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's a multi-faceted thing because women don't have one thing; they have a list of things.
Right.
You know what I mean? So in order to be in the top 20%, I think you have to have multiple things.
But what I'm saying is, all right, granted, what you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, out of all the things that they want, over 6 feet, over 6 inches, making 6 figures, possibly 6 figures is the one that's the most attainable, whereas the other two you don't really have any control of. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, all right, we got to take those two out because I ain't got no control of them.
Okay.
But even though that's your preference, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And for the sake of what we're talking about, how do you achieve those 6 figures?
But with the other two, you gotta, those ain't even factors, I feel.
Right, yeah.
That's what they want. That's what they want.
Yeah.
But I don't think those are even factors. You can't really determine if a man is in the 20% by because you don't know his dick size.
No, the only reason they want dick size and height is so they can feel protected and feel like they're getting fucked. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
I hear you. So this episode is to humanize the 80% to these women. Okay, I don't think they even think they're human.
But again, as far as like making 6 figures, these are going to be extraordinary jobs where if they don't, like at number one, they're going to take time and dedication to achieve whatever certification or credentials that
you're not born into the 20%.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So like but what I'm saying is even like because 16 is the minimum requirement for work, right?
Okay.
So if you come up, say you're a fucking prodigy server.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And because at 16 you can do that. You know what I'm saying? Or fucking a prodigy concession stand worker. You know what I'm saying? So from the age of 10 to 15, you've been training to work at a movie theater concession stand, and you can do the shit by yourself, opening night of John Wick, you know what I'm saying? And handle the shit yourself. You don't need nobody else, right? And then you turn 16, you can officially work. What is the most money you think that nigga's gonna be able to make?
Still ain't making a lot.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? So
it's bad. You gotta
now fast forward from going to that to being like a concierge in like Paris, France at a fucking hotel.
Okay.
And you host niggas for dinner and do all that shit. Okay. That nigga might make a high five for sure. Okay. 6 figures depending on who he's working for.
Okay.
If it's private contracted, maybe even more, right? So that's what I mean. You not the person that you want that's making that is gonna have an exceptional fucking job based on
they don't know what they
don't
know what a 20% man does.
All right, let's even dumb it down for him. An NBA fucking player.
Okay.
Nigga, LeBron was hooping since he was 4.
Okay, yep.
Got drafted at 15. Exceptional, fucking phenomenal. And he's the exception to the rule. Take any one of them other dudes that were fucking regular that even started playing at 15. You know what I'm saying? Got to maybe 18, 19 in college, had to step up to another level in order to try out for the fucking Washington Wizards.
Okay.
And now he's sitting bench, but he made it, but he's sitting fucking bench. You know what I'm saying? Even that motherfucker put in time and effort to get to the position that he's in to make fucking $300,000 a year. You know what I'm saying?
I got a lot of this information from dating apps, and reason why dating apps are so reliable is more reliable than a survey, because a survey you walk up to a person, you ask them a question, they might tell you the truth. You know what I mean? But on a dating app, you at home alone by yourself. shopping for dick. You know what I mean? That's basically what they doing. You know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah.
Side note: if you're a woman that's on a dating app, you legit a loser though. You know what I mean?
And it's because the shit's catered to you.
I mean, but I'm saying, you telling me you can't get a man outside of a dating app? You know what I mean?
That's
You can't.
crazy.
You know what I mean? Shit, like you're a loser. You know what I mean? Shit, yeah.
Kind of.
You're the loser. Of
At minimum, you have low self-esteem.
Exactly. You're a loser or a whore. It's either or. Are you looking for? You searching for
One
dick?
end or the other.
You can't find a man, which is crazy as a woman, and you can't get no dick, which is or you just want more dick as a woman. You know what I mean?
It's crazy as a woman.
Exactly. You know what I mean? But dating apps got the most reliable information mainly because it's truthful. You know what I mean? They putting in what they want, and the filters filter out what they don't. Exactly. You know what I mean? They're not putting in heavy set obese men just to be nice. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, they're not going to put that on there if that ain't what they want. You know what I mean? So okay, Cupid data is showing that 80% of men are below the average attractiveness also. You know what I mean? So that's crazy. How 80% below the average attractiveness. You know what I mean? So that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe unattractive to them.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's all that matters.
I mean,
though.
I guess that's all.
That's all that matters. You know, like if the bitches say you're ugly, you're ugly. If all the bitches say you're ugly, it don't matter.
But
the
the
guys
bitch will say you ugly just to fucking boost her own shit. Like, it be lying. That's why
Well,
you don't listen to what a bitch say.
but some women do know. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like most women are going to like if they don't like you.
I feel like a woman that's like conservative more likely will be like, oh no, he's a handsome dude. Versus like a chick that like gets attention and like has dudes like that, she'll be like, oh no, you ugly. I don't give a fuck if you, where do you the unicorn of? Madagascar? Nigga? Like,
What up,
you know
Bill?
what I'm saying? What up?
So what we're gonna do is see what the 80% brings to the table, because the women are definitely overlooking them. You know what I mean? So before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Thank you.
You know, Real Ninja Podcast every Monday, 8:30 p.m. Join us every Monday. So let's get into who are the 80%. So let's discuss the characteristics.
You want me to start going back over?
Oh, no, ain't got to go there. Like I'm saying,
Surfers.
We ain't gotta. I mean,
Bodybuilders,
the
street ballers,
well, I'm saying,
washing machine fixers, sugar cookie getters, Little Caesars employees,
like okay. So I like
fitness trainers.
I like to ask. Here goes Jeff.
A woman can look good, have body, but if she has attitude if she's better than anyone or on an ego kick, I've told women they ugly as hell.
But you lying. I mean, like, shoot, you can say like, man, that bitch bad, but I fucking hate that hoe. You know what I mean? Like, you can't say she ugly. You know what I mean? Shit, we ain't girls. We can't lie. You know what I mean?
No, she could be ugly, but we'll still hit. Like, that's not the point with us.
No, he's saying that she actually look good, but because of her ego, she look ugly. No, bitch, you still fine, and I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
Okay, shit. Jeff, you gotta get over a lot of stuff. I'm gonna say that right.
This is facts.
We're gonna start Jeff a podcast.
Now, how do we do the hangover with Jeff?
No. I say we start Jeff a podcast called Scorned Man.
Let's go.
We're gonna listen to Jeff tell his stories. We're gonna figure out Jeff, man. Because
That's it.
Man. But typically when OkCupid and the other dating apps say the 80% of men is, they're typically not the top tier of physical attractiveness, wealth, or status. They're everyday men, blue-collar workers, middle-class professionals, introverts, or those who don't fit the alpha male stereotype. All right?
You should see some of these niggas that I bartend for that would be considered in the 20%, man.
Jeff Ford, he said, hell yeah. We'll get on it, Jeff.
Like, can you imagine, like, don't take this the wrong way, Jeff with money?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Jeff will be a whole lick out here to the lake. I'm just saying.
But
Jeff, you got
Jeff
too big of a heart.
fucking.
Jeff, he's gonna be fucking, most definitely. But Jeff got too big of a heart. You know what I'm saying? Sure, you gotta be heartless out here. You know what I mean? Heartless and empathetic at the same time. Okay, that's how you gotta be. I like to start a podcast about our veterans and their memories or our honors in our service. Okay, all right, Jeff. All it takes is a camera.
I'll take that mic if you want good side.
Oh yeah. Dating apps show that women tend to message the top 20. You know what I mean? So let me ask the people.
So how do you convey that you're top 20 in a dating app?
I mean, they're going off of attractiveness, really.
Right.
Now, in the comment section before we get to that, let me know if you think you are part of the 80% or the 20%. Okay. Because a lot of let's see. Okay, let's see. Like I said, it's a multifaceted thing. So let's see. The percentage of men over 6 foot. In the United States, approximately 14.5% of men are 6 feet or taller. So if you're over 6 feet, you're in the 20% of tall men. I mean, sort of. Okay, that's like I said, it's a multifaceted thing. So what will be top 20% of male earners? To be in the top 20% of male earners in the United States, an individual would need to make over $130,000 annually.
Yeah.
This places them in a group controls significantly portions over the income. So, income base should definitely not in the top 20 over there. That's Buddy. So, just off top, off rip. You're automatically in the top 20 if you're making
over 130,000 a year
and over 6 foot.
And over 6 foot.
You're a desirable guy. All right.
Yeah. Exactly. Which is what a lot of them motherfuckers have going for them, is that they're over 6 foot and make over 130,000.
Yeah,
because I'm telling you, it's not anything else.
If that's all it takes, though, you know what I mean.
It's not anything else.
To make $100,000, you know what I mean. Shit is.
And it didn't say you had to make it legally. It said you had to make it.
Oh no, it's niggas out here making this, and there you go. You know what I mean. So it's street status out here. You know, they wouldn't be considered the top 20%.
But they are.
But they are.
We know D boys and C boys and B boys that motherfucking be up at getting seafood boils for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is top 20%.
It's also not just about that. It's about, of course, your status, your charisma, and visibility in your role. You know what I mean? Right. So I like to tell guys, if you want a girl, You got to be the top dog wherever you at.
Right.
Because for a woman to be the leader, all she has to do is be the prettiest woman.
Right.
Okay, because that's what women fall in line to. Whoever the pretty is the leader. And don't forget to give us our reactions, please and thank you. All right, we got people watching. Don't support the platform,
Please.
okay. So a woman pretty, she is like a bitch don't give a fuck. Like a fine bitch will shit on Oprah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like fuck Oprah. What? You know what I mean? Shit. Like you know what I mean? Shit.
She can't throw it back like this.
Exactly. Oprah not the top 20. You know what I mean? Shit.
Women, no.
No, hell no. You know what I mean? Shit.
To y'all, she might be the top 20.
All women are the same to women. You know what I mean? That's to women. To women. Like they don't like people being better than each other. You know what I mean? Like I hate listening to bitches like, you're better than her. Like act like it. No, but you want to be on the same level as this bitch. You know what I mean? Shit. No, we're all 10s. No, the fuck you're not. Shit.
Hey, I said Margot Robbie is the coldest one of y'all.
She ain't even a 9. 8.7.
She's an 8.7.
So you know Margot Robbie was a 10 when she was 21.
Nigga.
She was a 10 for at least 4 or 5 years then. To still be an 8.7 at like 38,
35,
30 or somewhere around there. Shit, she's somewhere around there. What are some challenges that the 80% might have?
God. What aren't the challenges?
Okay.
Like, so again, so as an 80, you're competing against a 20, right? So you got to go against status. You got to go against height. You got to go against fucking, if them niggas got charisma too. You know what I'm saying? Like, because let's not get it twisted. We talking about the main shit that they attracted to, but the shit that us 80%ers got to use. You know what I'm saying?
They attracted to that too.
They attracted to that too, but we have to do it almost damn near immaculate.
Oh yeah.
They can fuck up and say some shit that's like misconstrued as pedophile, and they'll be like, "Oh, he was just playing."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if I say that shit, you gonna put me on the list, like, you know what I'm saying?
I say, like, let's say it's 5 girls in a room, and and women are pack animals. They go with how,
right?
And this is why all of them want the 20% is because the pretty girls want the pretty 20%, and they follow the pretty girl,
and they think they're that.
Even not even that, they just follow the pretty girl. Whatever the pretty girl does, that's what the girls do. You know what I mean? So the other girls do. So the pretty girl, there could be 5 bitches in here who don't mind getting with an 80%er, but this one girl in here only wants 20%. The other girl's gonna, if she the baddest, they follow her. You know what I mean? Nobody follows the other bitch. Nobody gives. Well, they follow the big bitch. Jeff says,
Make some pics of women and I'll give them my scale on how they run. No.
You gave niggas ones.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't, like, for you gotta be a burn victim to be a one.
You also gotta have credentials, fam. Like, I'm not trying, I ain't throwing your shit out there, fam. But Sugar Free would be ashamed of this thing.
What up, Menda?
What up, Menda? Hey, appreciate you helping me with that earlier too. You know what I'm saying?
See, Jeff, you judge bitches with emotion. Like, I remember one time you said she looked like she. Hold on, we ain't gonna look like she nothing.
Yeah.
What does she look like? Don't say what you think she look like. If the titties big, that stomach right, that ass fat. Okay, sure. What the face look like?
You can't project on bitches what you want them to be, man. You gotta see them for what they is.
All because most bitches like this come like this, you can't assume they like that. You know what I mean?
You gotta see them for what they is. Then if they check the boxes, then you can proceed.
Like the cheerleader was always the asshole. So all because you run into a cheerleader don't mean they're gonna be an asshole.
Right.
Said, no problem. That's what I'm here. I'm here. Thank you. Jeff still ain't gave us a reaction.
Hell no.
That's messed up.
He bogus as hell.
Women come, women go. See, you got the wrong thinking, Jeff. Okay.
Jeff, just go build a shack in the woods, hunt deer and strange women.
Be the guy in the woods when a bitch is running from a bear. That's the case. You know what I mean? Women come, women go. That is true, but not how you're saying it, though, Jeff. You know what I mean? Shit. Women come, women go. That's when you don't give a fuck about bitches.
Listen,
okay.
I'm gonna tell you, as an 80%, because again, so with women, right? This is why they control sex, because they have the bots and they essentially dress up and then be like, you know what I'm saying? Which
he's still shack in the woods.
Which in the reciprocal, if we're flipping that to dudes, that's essentially what the top 20% can do, because they've made it to the level with all the status and the 6 feet and everything to be, to be like you and you and you and yeah, especially you. You know what I'm saying, right? So, as an 80%er, we really have to like do our homework and almost profile and like psychology bitches. You know what I'm saying? There's good and bad, right? Because someone who, unlike myself, who I feel like with great power comes great responsibility. I don't try to use it for evil.
Okay.
I.e., I don't like, there have been times where I've went without, you know what I'm saying, and been like, hey, I just need to bust something.
Okay.
And so I'll go through it and, you know what I'm saying, pick the like most suitable one for what I'm trying to do. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not picking like a girl that I know likes me and is trying to have a relationship just to fucking lead to the, you see what I'm saying? That type of shit. So there are motherfuckers who figure it out and use it for evil, and then you get, you know, trauma and jaded females. But there are some of us who, again, are garbage men and electricians who will just be out at Applebee's and it was right place at the right time. I got your number and here we are. You know what I'm saying? But that 80% dude that did that, trust that he understands the game more than a motherfucker who has status, and like, not to say the person that has status didn't go through that, you know what I'm saying? But at the stage that you're at, you have to play your hand.
Okay.
You feel me? Sometimes in spades, it's like, oh, you know what, friends, I ain't got shit. But then how did you end up with 13 books? Because that's what I had to do. Or, nigga, I'm in your face. I'm in your face. I really don't have shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So, now when you said that, like, now the 80%, I mean, the 20%, they still have a rough time with the bitches too, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Less rough time than 80, though.
Well, definitely, like, to get 1 out of 10 bitches is great. Okay, shit. Because
where a 20%er might get 3 out of 10 bitches.
No, I'm saying a 20%er gets 1 out of 10.
Okay.
Bitches, you know what I mean? Shit. Because if it's, so just think about those odds. If it's 10 bitches in the room, which is always possible, 10 bitches in the room, you can get 1. Now, those are great odds, I would say. You know what I mean? As a 80%er, you might only, it's like every 50 bitches, you know what I mean? Shit, like just think about how many bitches you actually talk but you know.
Yeah.
When niggas was saying, you send a message out.
No, I know what you're
that's
saying.
one
Yeah.
she didn't reply to. You know what I'm saying? You might send 10 out that day. They didn't reply.
You might see one at Walmart and get her number and text her, but it didn't work out. So, you know what I'm saying?
Might not even get the number. That's still another one. You know what I mean? Shit. When you get to that 50, bam, you might get one. You know what I mean?
So it's 80%.
The odds.
So Boomhauer's an 80%.
Well, pretty sure.
But all we saw was his 50.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? All we saw was his 50s, man.
Mm-hmm. So, little thing for the I walked to a room with 10 women. I'm sure I'll talk to a few at the end. They all can go. Look, Jeff, you walking into a situation already thinking negative. You know what I mean? Like, that's too negative. You know what I mean? Shoot. If the bitch don't like you, it's gonna be another one that does. Just you gotta keep your head up. Listen to this though. Typically, the top 20% of men are in their late 40s or late 50s, even early 60s. Like you don't make it to the top 20 of men until then because it's a climb.
It's right, exactly.
You gotta beat out men. You gotta beat other men. That's hard to do. Okay, too.
And everything.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So it ain't like so. That's why a man who's 40, 50, 60, they are pretty much the harder ones to get because they got all the options. You know what I mean? Jeff says, I'm an asshole, I'm a Scorpio. Everyone is fucked up. See? Just the fact you said your star sign.
He said your star sign.
Yeah, don't say your star sign, man. Shit. I got a whole theory on that, but whatever. So you're at our young age, at our old young age, we ain't supposed to be in the 20% just yet. We don't got our pick of the litter, you know. Typically, they're late 40s, late 50s. This is like late 40s and late 50s. And even early 60s, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because a man don't hit his financial stride until he 50. That's when he pretty much making. It ain't going no lower than that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Shit might go a little higher, it might not get too far from that. But let us know if you think you one of the 20%. Or let us know if you think you are the 20 or the 80% and why. Okay. Now, if I would have to say, I'm getting close to the 20%. Okay, it should not even financially, you know what I mean? I make more than the average guy, you know what I mean? But I think that when it comes to 80% like us, it's all about mouthpiece. Okay, it's all about what you can say. You know what I mean? That helps you out.
But again, you have to have the psychology with that mouthpiece. You can't just like get a gun and fire it all willy-nilly. You got to have training behind that, like intent behind.
I feel just mouthpiece just have it ain't even like game. It's just
no. What I'm saying is
I can have a conversation.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is there's idiot savants who just wing everything, and sometimes they get lucky, sometimes they don't. Versus like, oh, I'm paying attention. Oh, damn, she moved this way. That's cute to do this. All right, past that. All right, she doing this now. That's cute to do this. Past that. Hey, what you talking about? So how about we go back to my crib? You know what I'm saying? We came together. We leave together. I got some frozen pizzas. Nobody want no damn pizza. I got some weed too. Oh, you do? All right, man.
They like weed.
You know what I'm saying? But then you doing that.
Jeff says if a woman don't like me, don't talk. Don't keep asking about shit with me. Bye and next.
I used to be Jeff. That's how I know.
I've never been Jeff.
No. Let me be specific about what
optimistic. Jeff is not optimistic
at all.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
So I used to be Jeff in the fact that like I thought it was like all women's fault that they didn't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Which to a certain extent, okay, yes, they have a delusion, and yes, this, that, and the other. At the same time, if we as men are saying, hey, women aren't listening to men, and that's why you don't get men, then the same has to go for the opposite. Hey, you're not understanding how women move. So that's why you don't understand them and it frustrates you. That's why you feel like, oh, they need to bow to me. But I'm here to tell you, just like I tell my girl every fucking day, the world don't revolve around you. And you need to motherfucking understand the rules before you jump into the game.
You can know all about women and still be unsuccessful with them, though. Because, like, to know about women is just to know about them, you know what I mean? It helps you more, but if you're not, so if you're a fucking a 5'2" guy weighing 113 pounds, it doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter. You was taught by the pimps of the pimping who been pimping. Okay,
Right.
like you definitely got a edge. You know what I mean? You might get more bitches than you would if you
Than a
never met
regular
them.
5'2" nigga.
Yes, you definitely get better.
Right,
Okay.
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
But that's what but the edge is what I'm saying is what gives you the advantage because you are on your shit, i.e. a Cat Williams. You know what I'm saying? Now, do you believe that even minus without him having the money, still being the same person, he would pull bitches? Because I feel like the answer is yes.
He's funny as fuck.
Right, but he also has a different understanding of the assignment. Like some people, some people...
That comes from the humor.
No, but even to be a comedian and to joke about something, you have to dive, you have to get deep.
Okay.
You have to be a deep person, which it's like the same shit. In order to profile somebody, you have to be deep. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or else you can't go inside the psyche. Do you feel me?
Well, to be a comedian, you just got no pain.
Okay, but you have to explore all facets of that in order to joke about it. Because pain is fucking pain is pain. But to laugh about pain is comedy.
I mean,
exactly. Like, but what are we laughing at? We're not laughing at the pain itself. We're laughing about aspects of it or a perspective of it. Do you know what I'm saying? So essentially, that's what I'm saying. Like with women. So again, that's someone who has.
We gotta get Jim on.
You good?
I have flaws a bit. I have flaws. I have my flaws,
but all on that. But I'm still a gentleman, bit an asshole too. But an asshole too. Okay.
I feel
but if you're a gentleman to us and an asshole to women.
No. I get what he's saying. Like, Jeff is a gentleman as in, I wouldn't, like, Jeff, don't take this personally. You know, we love you to death over here. You know what I mean? So, it ain't that you're a gentleman. You kind of a pushover for the lady. It ain't that you've been a gentleman. You know what I mean? And then you turn into an asshole.
When it don't work out for you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So you'll push over the asshole. So, like, to be nice to bitches is fine, but a bitch walking over you if she ain't fucking you, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shit. That ain't you being a gentleman. You know what I mean? You getting walked over. You know what I mean? Shit. And then if you get mad, that's where the asshole comes from. Now you got an attitude towards her because she ain't fucking you. You know what I mean? And you can't even hide that attitude. Like, you can try. You know what I mean? Shit. But a bitch will know. You know what I mean? Shit. Shit, we just talking about something earlier. You know what I mean? Bitch will know
when your attitude or your mood has changed.
Exactly. You know what I mean? They know when they fucking up. You know what I mean?
Especially if you've been inside that woman.
There you go. You know what I mean? Shit. So
what I'm saying is like, all right, just one aspect of it, right? Just merely seeing a woman.
He don't listen. Yeah, you just don't listen though. Yeah. Try to be optimistic one time, Jeff. Just not.
But again, this is what I'm saying. I feel like that comes with understanding and knowing what the fuck is going on. Like when you don't know. Like when you're in school learning some new shit, right? And you don't know what the fuck it is, you get frustrated and you say fuck. That's the same shit that happens, right?
Okay.
However, again, one aspect of this is merely, all right, think of like, or like, I'm trying to think of somebody mutual that we know. Like, just think of like a woman, right?
Okay.
Just a plain woman. Now, you see this woman, what the fuck does she have on?
Okay. Let's use Antoinette.
All right, Antoinette, right?
Okay.
So we see Antoinette, and not like in model shit, but regular shit, right?
Yeah. This
So,
Antoinette right
yeah,
here.
right.
Legit bang.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So like normally, if she was on the show, she would probably be in like a t-shirt and some jeans. You know what I'm saying? She might have a couple tattoos or something. She smoked with us before, you know what I'm saying?
She ain't got no tattoos.
Okay, no tattoo. Okay, even better. Even
better.
Okay, cool. Even better. So you know what I'm saying? So like right then, if I'm profiling Antoinette and I've never fucking met her before, or like even before even talking to her, and I see that she's smoking and got on jeans and a t-shirt, I'm gonna be like, oh, and no tattoos, I'm gonna say, she's a little conservative, but she smokes, so like there's an edge to that. So I might be able to like laugh and joke and get away with shit, but I can't fucking cut the spade of sex until she's cut it, because that's the conservative shit, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that might even be too deep for motherfuckers.
Okay.
But that's what I'm talking about. Like motherfuckers who like are good with women do that shit.
Okay.
You feel me?
My tactic. No, Antoinette was my best friend, and so that's why I can use.
Right, and no, and like no different. If that was disrespectful, I apologize.
She don't get no.
No, but I'm just saying. Like,
so if I saw Antoinette and was going to holler at her, you know, I'm definitely about to listen to what she's talking about.
Right.
But what you said is that I like to cut the sex spade because I need this up front.
It has to be cut. No, you're not. No, but what I'm saying is like, I'm saying that upon seeing her before talking to her, this is what I'm thinking. Now, if we're going on to then, you know, proceed into like, I'm finna holler at her, I would probably open up with some like, just some like kind of generic shit, but like letting you know, like, hey, I've been looking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but not a, hey, you're beautiful, or I thought you were gorgeous, so I came to say hi. I'm gonna be like, no, but I'm saying I'm gonna hit her with like, damn, you fine as fuck. Like, and I just had to tell you that, which is the same thing, but not the same thing. Do you see what I'm saying? Because now it's like, yo, this is what's up. I had to tell you that, and her knowing that, but still being conservative, she'll be like, oh, thank you. This is my name. What's your name? You know what I mean?
I don't want to give them a line.
It's not that.
Since Jeff watching, you know what I mean? Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, you know me being me, my shit's tailored to the moment. So in that moment, that's what I'm coming with. I don't have like a line necessarily.
I got presets.
But you are a unicorn. You come with eco mode, sport mode, and anti-Janelle mode.
Oh, that's funny. I'm just like, but I'm cutting the sex card up. You know what I mean? I want you to know that I want to put dick in you. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say it just like that. Might say, what's the other?
No, because everything you're saying I agree with, and yes, that has to happen. What I'm saying is parallel, like in conjunction with that, it's about how you cut the spank. So like a party girl, you can be like, I'll fuck the shit out of you. And she's gonna be like, all right, you know, whatever, nigga.
I treat them all the same.
But you got presets. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about as a profiler, as a retired detective for 15 years.
Okay, all right.
You know what I'm saying? So as a profiler, you know what I'm saying? Again, I'm a hey, this is my name. Oh, hi, I'm Antoinette. Oh, okay. And then I'm gonna give her that look, and she gonna be like, "What? Oh, nothing. Anyway, so where you say you went to school? Like, you know, like type shit. Like, so I'm conveying it. You know what I'm saying? And like I cut it a little bit, but until she actually says it, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna start being like, and even when we talk about it, like in that case, I'm not gonna talk about what I'm gonna do to her.
See, the reason why
I'm going to talk about what I like to do to women, and she's going to imagine that women is her.
Okay. The reason why I cut it early is because a bitch knows what she likes. You know what I mean? A bitch knows she'll fuck with you. You know what I mean? So if I immediately jump off with like I'll start like one of my presets, like
preset number 2.
And
this ain't even the real one. I'm just throwing y'all off.
No, this a
No, I'm saying it's a preset, but it might not be number.
No, it ain't number 2.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. They gonna try to reverse engineer you.
Oh yeah,
you gotta watch these.
I got about 25 actually.
Yeah, but this number 2.
Yeah. so I'll say something like something. It'll be situational, but I'm gonna tell her how she gives me butterflies. Like, God damn, like I can't stop looking at you. And I definitely got butterflies in my stomach right now. And I ain't had those in so long, you know what I mean? God damn. Like,
damn, I'm really nervous right now.
Man. I got sweat on my forehead.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I mean? Like shit. You know what I mean? So
can I hear your books?
Okay, so I'm starting off.
Yeah,
spicy, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
And then let you get up and walk away. Oh my God. You know, look at what? Man, like your shape very nice. I'm just saying. I want to say other things, but I'm just saying your shape very nice.
Okay, my version. 2 scoops better than 2 scoops of raisin bran. That's all I'm gonna say. Delicious.
Jeff says, if I go more than 2 days without, I'm going crazy. It's been since February. You fuck the butterflies. What's up, Jeff? You're not even listening. You don't want no help.
He doesn't want.
You don't want your help with the situation. You ain't got none since February.
We need to take Jeff to the gay brunch and be like, Jeff, you need to learn how to suck dick.
Here's that's funny.
Because listen, as your coach and professional helpers, we don't feel like you're getting enough out of the program. So your last resort is to S&D, get off the team, bro.
It's a skit.
It's a skit, man. You know we're writers.
Jeff, just here go a line for you. Just try this one time. You know what I mean? Just like, and it's about the butterflies. So just say, man, do you still get butterflies? Because you give those to me. Something like that. Somewhere around there. It gotta be situational. But man, bitches know what the butterflies is. They understand that. Oh, I make you feel like that. That makes them feel special. You know what I mean? Definitely compliment their body. You know what I mean? Shoot, if it gotta be. No, Jeff,
this nigga.
Yeah,
alone.
Jeff, you ain't had sex since February.
It's since February,
Shut up.
nigga.
That's lame. So
I ain't
your
had
tactics don't work.
I ain't had sex since yesterday.
Jeff, you
like,
are 6'4".
You're definitely in the fucking 80s.
You're a 6'4" martial artist, and you ain't getting no pussy.
How?
And you call mine lame.
Sagat even fucked somebody. He had one eye and a scar on his chest.
Butterflies, lame. So you're telling so our bitches not lame? Do bitches not like sappy shit?
Is there a whole Barbie movie?
Man, god damn. You know what I'm saying? Bitches like unicorns, rainbows,
cuddles,
sunsets,
snowfalls,
shit, heated blankets. God damn it, shit. You know
the show Friends.
Man, come on now. Shit.
What the fuck?
See, Jeff, you might be a lost cause, man.
Shit, 2 jobs, motel, single. Like, that's where you headed, nigga.
Yeah, no, that's where you at.
Because 2 niggas that's fucking something constantly is trying to tell you.
Yeah. How to fuck something.
How to fuck something. And you're telling us no. You're worse than fucking the female.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Don't call that, but that's what you're doing right now.
Listen, you acting like a real bitch right now.
Like, look, bitches don't care if you got 2 jobs.
They don't care.
Shit. They don't give no shit about how many jobs you got. They only care about what you're gonna do.
No, that's why. Listen, that's why they will cheat on their husband with a nigga in a Burger King parking lot, and in her husband's car. He don't even got the car.
No, it ain't women on bullshit, Jeff. It's the women you
choose to
they on bullshit.
Give rings to.
Oh shit.
That's on bullshit.
You working
that and nigga, and listen, you might say it's on purpose, but I understand why you didn't invite us to the wedding. Nigga.
He said he did. I just talked to him about the other day. He said he I didn't get it.
I told you about it because I thought you would have been invited before me.
Exactly. You know what I mean? He said, Jeff said, I did invite y'all. No, fuck you did. Okay?
Then why weren't we there?
Because that's what I said. I said, if you invited me, I would have 100% been there. No,
nigga. Come on.
Man. We both
as many times as you accompanied us to the movies, we would have accompanied you down the aisle.
Man, look, you would have had a bachelor party.
Nigga. In which we would have told you not to marry them.
But I forgot what it was. Hey, Jeff.
Calm down, bro.
Yeah, it's all right. Jeff a lost cause.
Yeah, it is.
Jeff, he gonna get married again? You gonna get married again?
Gee, just go on Love After Lockup, man.
Holly in the house.
Because then at least you can get paid for your misery. $3,000 an episode, bro.
Let's talk about the strengths of the 80%, okay? Because the women don't understand the 80% for real. So I'll say that
perseverance is a strength, Nick.
I'll say I got some stuff.
Oh, okay. We're talking about
reliable and stability.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Many of the 80% are dependable partners. They focus on long-term relationships rather than fleeing statuses because they don't got it like that. You know what I mean? You got to focus on what you can do.
Yeah.
You know
they trying to love the one they win.
If I can't get a whole bunch of bitches, you got to lock in on one. You know what I mean? Shit.
And if you can't lock in on none, fuck marriage and fuck relationship.
Okay. There you go, Jeff. Shit.
You said it.
Jeff,
so how's it we believe you, but you won't believe us?
You might. Hey, Jeff, if you making money and working hard, you might as well just be paying for bitches then.
That's it.
If you don't fuck relationships, fuck marriage,
just get prosties, bro,
man,
and sororities.
Man, have a whole roster of prostitutes. If that's the case. The 4 F's: find them, finger them. That's lame, Jeff. Don't ever call me lame in your fucking life again.
Fingering is kind of crazy, man.
And then you said the 4 F's and you only put 3.
Oh my goodness.
I
don't want to.
I love Jeff.
I don't want to do this to Jeff. Okay.
Fingering.
I'm gonna throw a shield up on that.
Okay.
I'm not saying shit because I found myself almost just going in. You're gonna say 4 F's, put 3, and tell us you understand some shit.
But then you put fingering in there. It said forget him. The last one is forget him.
Ain't that the same as fuck him?
No, he's talking about fucking him. Like after you finger him, I guess you put your penis in.
Oh, okay.
No.
No wonder, fam. You're still going around doing 6th grade. Well, this is interesting. You still going by the what's that shit? What's the books, nigga? The Scholastic books.
Oh shit.
Fucking God damn it. Highlights magazine.
I couldn't think of it.
He learned how to fuck from Highlights magazine. First you find it, then you finger, then you fuck.
He fingers.
Yeah.
He fingers. It ain't even this.
He just opens the hole and goes.
Jeff, Jeff, don't come over with your own F's.
Please.
Never again. Okay?
Please.
Find no figure, don't fuck them and forget it. I've dealt with too much. I've been there, did that. I'm doing me.
All right.
See,
Okay.
again, we never change your mind.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
it's an ongoing joke.
And when you listen, the whole thing with it is you're not having accountability for your fucking part. That's why you keep doing the same shit, man. Because it's something you missing within yourself, trying to seek outward what you need to seek within.
Look, though, also, if you want a bitch, look, Jeff, you're a fucking liar. Also,
Yeah.
Because you don't find them and fuck them and forget them at all. You manage to find them.
You find them, finger them, fuck them,
and
Beyonce them, and then what's another F?
You finalize.
And then it's finalized when they not fucking, and then you forget.
But you're supposed to forget them.
Yeah.
I mean,
own my flaw. It ain't about owning your flaws. It's about owning your piece of the situation, dog.
Yeah, don't.
Listen, if somebody's not fucking you that you married, you're responsible for that in some way.
Also, it ain't about owning your flaws. It's about fixing your flaws. You don't want your flaws. Why you want to own them? You know what I mean? They're flaws. They're something that goes against you. Okay, you can't own your flaws. I don't like that's what, again, no disrespect, Jeff. That's what females do. Take me flaws and all. They don't take you flaws. They don't take us flaws and all. They don't do that.
And what we're talking about again is why the fuck you feel the way you do about the shit that you do. Is because it's some shit you did or didn't do. That's all I'm saying. That's what you have to figure out. Your flaws had little to nothing to do with you getting married 3 or 4 fucking times. In a sense, I guess it did.
You definitely a committer.
Yeah.
You definitely are. You're definitely a relationship guy. You fucking liar. You just said it earlier that you're a relationship guy. Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
By definition, 4 marriages is a relationship guy. Goddamn.
You want that.
We understand this, Jeff. He said, I pulled my weight.
They're not keeping theirs. Whose job is it to see that they're not, if they're pulling their weight before you fucking hand the relationship out? You know, accountability, that's the exact shit I'm talking about. You talking to a motherfucker that's been divorced and had to figure out this exact same shit. Because we got divorced not because I cheated, but because she cheated. But you know what I did? I picked a fucking cheater. That's what I did. Because had I known she was a cheater, I wouldn't have fucking picked her. And then we wouldn't have got married in that timeline. Marty McFucking Fly wouldn't have played out. Type shit.
Well, I'm going to give you a different 4 F's, Jeff. Okay. Find them. Finesse them. How about you don't go straight for the fingering, Jeff? That should be step number 2. If anything, that's a step 3. You know what I mean? But we're gonna take fingering out. Let's not even touch the pussy if you're not fucking yet. How about that? Find them, finesse them, fuck them, then finalize. How about that? Finalize what they are in your life. Okay? So if you fuck now, it's up to them to keep, after you fuck, you win. Okay? You can go on to the next one. I fuck this one. She gotta keep you. You know what I mean? So if she don't keep you, or doing stuff to keep you, the finalization is, she's for fun.
Yeah.
She's one of my freaks.
She's my friend.
She's my friend. There you go. You know what I mean? Shit. If she is trying to fuck with you heavy, then she can elevate, okay, to another, I can't think of no more F words.
She can fly up to the next level.
She's shit. There's a lot of
because until then, nigga, it's a friend zone.
And the friend zone for a guy is fucking.
Right.
I mean, shit. So just how you approaching it is bad, though, Jeff. You know what I mean? Shit. If you already thinking negative thoughts before you get there, she ain't gonna like me. Well, I'm gonna finger her. I'm about to finger her. I found her. Let me get to the finger.
A woman doesn't have to show you anything. She fucking hands the box out, Jeff.
A woman don't show you nothing. She just be available.
Yeah.
She's available for you to dance for.
That's
You know what I mean? Which is fine. Just like in the wild.
You gotta take the bait.
In the wild, the peacocks throw those
feathers.
The male peacocks are the pretty ones.
The peacocks NBC for other peacocks.
That's a man. That's a boy peacock.
Yeah.
The girl peacock's feathers don't do that. Okay, shit. You gotta dance a little bit. Peacock, nigga. You know what I mean? Goddamn. You know what I mean? Be a peacock. Some other positives about the 80% we can go along. They have diverse skills. All right.
We do a bunch of shit.
Yes. Most of the 80% is highlighted blue collar workers, teachers, they're IT professions, or caregivers, or who may not have a flash, but they have substance. You know what I mean? So they're not TV personality. You know what I mean? Shit, these the motherfuckers who
they not Jackie Chan and Donnie Yen. They're fucking Bones Jones and fucking Anderson Silva.
They got jobs that keep them away from people because you don't need too many people around for these jobs.
Right.
So they're not interacting with too many people. So they're not that flashy. They hopefully they may you got to get social skills before you become an adult. You know what I mean? Shit. That's when you got time to practice on them the most. Is when you high school type shit. You know what I mean? Shit.
That's why there's proms and school dances and shit
it
like
teaches
that.
You, it teaches you how to go about those things. Most of the 80% have emotional depth. All right, they discuss how many. The 80% have to prioritize loyalty. Because like Chris Brown ain't loyal to no bitch. Okay, doesn't matter. He don't have to be at all. No. Even the bitch he love, he don't have to be loyal to her if he don't want to. No. You know what I mean? Shit, it's gonna be enough. You know what I mean? Shit. The 80% is more empathetic because they're on this side of the. They understand a lot of other things that maybe the 20% don't understand. You know. And they have better communication qualities. But it's also, but they're undervalued in modern dating because bitches don't know how to communicate for real. Even though they say they do. You know, it's about communication, but you don't talk. Right. You know what I mean? So when a blue collar guy is talking, it might not be nothing exciting. No, you know what I mean? Shit. Might be exciting to him because this is his passion. So let's even say, shit, I'm a plumber. You know what I mean? So we talk, I plumb shit. And in my everyday, it ain't with baddies or motherfucking gangsters or stuff like that. I deal with old women. You know what I mean? Who need their fucking toilet fixed. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? I might be working outside all day. Don't even meet my client because I just know what I'm supposed to be here doing. You know what I mean? Shit. So I'm gonna talk about this sewer system that was real tough. You know what I mean? This is interesting to me. Right. I'm communicating. I know how to communicate this story well. It might be funny if you're in the business, you know what I mean? But I don't know that you don't think it's funny. Right. And I can't make up shit that I don't know. Right. You know what I mean? So those communication skills go underneath the bridge a little bit, you know? Undetected.
Because I swear I feel like that sometimes. Like, you know, and to each his own, everybody does different. But I feel like like that's why I remember shit, or like if we go watch a movie and I'm like, oh, that nigga said this, and then the other nigga did this, that's because I'm paying attention and I'm like, oh shit, that shit's crazy, right? And so like there's a certain entertainment value I get out of like when I'm watching Abbott Elementary and somebody says some crazy shit and I'm like, nigga, that's bars. Did you hear what that nigga said? Like, you know what I'm saying? But then she'll just be sitting there like, yeah, okay, whatever. And I'm like, nah, bitch, but all right. Like, you know, we just ain't the same.
Exactly. Also, another trait that the 80% usually possess is that they're community builders. All right, they're typically the backbone of families, friendships, and in the community. So, like again, let's use Chris Brown again. What the fuck is Chris Brown doing for anybody? He go on tour, he dance, he makes songs. He
does backflips.
He's not in the community. You know what I mean? He's outside the community.
Where's he from? Virginia or something?
I don't know where he's from. You know, shoot. Motherfucker, what's his name? What's up? Skip.
Shannon
Sharp. What the fuck is he doing for the community? Nothing. Okay, he don't gotta do. When you get to the 20%, you ain't gotta do shit. Okay, shit. That's.
But I don't. Yeah, they don't do anything for the community per se. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they'll donate to charities in which, like, we don't know what the fucking charities are. You know what I'm saying? So you can be like, "Oh, nigga, this is for whale relief," and it really
build no.
No.
So all because I throw you some money. Y'all need some money for the community center. Here's some money.
But if there's the Shannon Sharp Children's Hospital, that's kind of like, okay.
I mean, shit, he paid for it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shit. I mean, is he there working with the children, or is this his name on it?
And he billed it with his money.
Shit.
But what I'm saying is, even without that, did he give other niggas jobs and a place to come and like, you know what I'm saying? That's still.
There's always somebody that can buy the building, though. Somebody has to build the building. You know what I mean? Shit. So the people who.
I know that.
Yeah, I'm talking like literal. I'm talking about,
right.
I'm just saying in community building, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Like volunteers from the community.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know in conjunction with Jake's fucking construction. But that's what I mean. Like, so that's what Shannon Sharp is doing, is being like, nigga, here go 28 million. Jake's construction gets this much. The plumbing service gets this much. The electricians get this much, and then I'm donating the rest to the school or whatever it is.
Okay.
The hospital for machinery.
But who would be more important? I mean, so he made it.
So then what I'm saying is, like, Jake is the community nigga.
Okay.
The plumber and the electrician are the community niggas that's coming in to work on the big shit. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, who's Jake gonna get? Niggas from the hood. Who's the fucking plumber gonna get? Other Italian niggas and white girls. Who's the fucking electrician? You know what I'm saying?
Might get you a job.
Yeah, like I'm saying, he's providing. Yeah, the construction jobs, and then later when the hospital's done, this, that, and the other. Indirectly.
People outside the community who runs the community. If you run the community, you ain't in the community. You know what I mean? If like, so I don't know who the fucking mayor of the town is. He the mayor of fucking.
It ain't Langfelder.
I don't know, but if you say, is he in the community?
If that nigga lives in Panther Creek or something. Now, if he lives in Chicago, no.
There you go. I don't think
I know the governor don't live in the governor's mansion.
That's what I meant. The governor, man. That's what
Pritzker don't live here.
There you go. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. Is he in the community?
No, he's not in our community.
Shannon Sharp is Pritzker. That's what I'm saying. He's the guy who's outside the community, but this is who shit got to go through sometimes. You know what I mean? To get something built, you might need to go hard.
So they're trying
outside the community.
So if they try to put like Top Golf out off fucking MacArthur and shit, like Knights Action Park, like they've been talking about doing, right?
Okay.
Then money has to be allocated to that. They'll probably go through Pritzker, who will then say, okay, yeah, make that shit happen. Jake, you gonna build the shit. Motherfucking Mario Brothers gonna plumb the shit, and you know what I'm saying, and they go all be part of this community or whatever, you know. And if they're not part of this community, say he gets all the niggas from Chicago to do it. You know what I'm saying? Then by your standards, no, they're not part of this community, but they're still helping a community in the effort of like, oh, we bringing this here, creating jobs to build it, then later creating jobs to help maintain it. You know what I'm saying? What's the difference if Pritzker doesn't, or if me and you hit the lottery and have $1 million and we fucking hire Jake and the Mario Brothers and shit to do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So the people who policemen, all right. A lot of times shit happens, like if you don't know the people in the community you're policing, you're not part of that community.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So, all because you are an authority figure, shit has to go through you. That don't mean part of the community, though. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So that's what I'm saying. Like Shannon Sharp, Chris Brown.
Yeah, so like
Chris Brown too busy he's too busy dancing.
right.
He's
So what I'm saying is like, yeah, if in the police regard, right?
Mm-hmm.
If a policeman lives like off of Kobe Mill,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying, and that's where he lives, and his kids go to school at SHG or Springfield or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But then his patrol's over by Southeast.
Don't make no sense.
You know what I'm saying? I get that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? However, if that policeman's like a ranking officer or a captain, and that's where he lives, and he's called upon to like, all right, we need niggas by Southeast and hood places, and then delegate.
If he's with niggas, then he's still not in the community though.
No, right. But that's
there.
what. Right. And I'm saying if he's the one like, Jefferson, I need you to go to Southeast and, you know what I'm saying, patrol the school or whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you're part of that community. Your presence will be felt more than if I fucking show up as the captain. They gonna know something's up. But if you show up, I feel like everybody will be like, Chris, what's going on, fam? You working today?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Which, like, is still good for the community. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Now, no, he's not part of that. And if he didn't understand it, then he himself would have went there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just like if the governor was like, oh, we finna build this shit in Springfield, but don't worry about it, Springfield companies, we got it. You know what I'm saying? And so now fucking EGZ Electric can't get in on it, and fucking what is it, Acosto Angeli Roofing and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? All the people that's part of the community can't get in on all that Ashley's furniture. Yeah. You feel me? Like all these motherfuckers cut out because like it. Then I feel what you saying, like, hold up, bitch, you ain't part of the community.
Okay, but again,
you know what I'm saying?
Again, the leader is who might not be in the community. So, just like your boss at work, you know what I mean? You're not part of the employee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, they're not looking out for the employees, they're looking out for the business.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, they're not looking out for the community, they're looking out for, might be their pockets. You know what I mean? Shit. So, something like that. So, we're both on the same side of that. But let's talk about the negatives and the challenges of the 80%. So the struggles of the 80%. One would be the social perception. You know what I mean? The perception of, you know what I mean? So how,
all right, Jeff. He said he out of here.
All right, Jeff. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate it.
We love you, man. Sure.
Yeah, we do. We really do.
We got to get hard on you because you don't listen and you ain't going to listen. But okay.
But all right.
We still love you, though.
Understand.
Hopefully you drive us to the next, I said Peyton Puff. Motherfucking bacon commentator. Shit. God damn it. Kind of hot. So yeah.
Yeah.
My ninja.
Word up.
So let's discuss what makes these men feel invisible. You know, so I feel like as an 80%er, it'll be just like social media standards are crazy. You know what I mean? So they want a man to pay all the bills when they fucking know to live not even within your means. To do things everybody else do, you must have two incomes.
Right.
Okay. Because we didn't had a discussion on, yes, every woman can get taken care of if they live within their man's means. You know what I mean? So that the type of house that your man can afford, you're fine with that, even if it's a 1 bedroom. You know what I mean? And it's on the east side, but you don't gotta go to work because he take care of all of this, and he works at Dollar General. He make about $40,000 a year. You know what I mean? Shit. But you don't gotta work
as assistant to the regional manager.
Boom, there you go. But you don't gotta work. He take care of all the bills. Y'all eat. Y'all might not go on trips, of course. You know what I mean? Because y'all got money like that. But y'all
like,
together.
A trip being like somewhere that costs more than $1,500. Like y'all might go to Chicago or St. Louis or something. You know what I'm saying?
Making $40,000 a year. Trips got to be cheap, or unless there's only one a year. You know what I mean? Shit, trips got to be far and few. And like I'm telling you, just off, I already did the math already on another episode. You know what I mean? Shit. So it's hard to go on trips when you're making $40,000 a year, but you got your man. He loves you. Y'all doing it together. You don't gotta work. All you do is cook, clean, hang out with your friends. You got enough money for weed. He come home at the right time. You know what he said?
No, I said or more. I said going to St. Louis is less than that. It should be.
It definitely is. Yeah. Another thing is the dating apps.
Yeah.
Like women,
they suck for
they have a filter for height now.
Yeah.
So and bitches only get more crazy. Oh, I can make a filter for height. I only want 6'3" guys. Like nigga, like real talk. You gonna get some Jeffs on there. Yeah. Those are the 6'3s on
Tinder.
On Tinder. You know what I'm saying? True. Which is fine. Just fuck with Jeff.
She said, "Oh,
yeah." The algorithms on the dating apps favor the top 20. So the men with the most polished profiles, you know what I mean? Shit, the ladies like good pictures.
Yeah.
You don't like
professional pics.
There you go, professional pictures. They want a portfolio on here. You know what I mean? That's how women shop. They're used to shopping on apps, and they want to see a certain type of thing when they shopping. And when they on Tinder or the other fucking dating apps, they are shopping.
Yeah,
and they want their product to look delicious. So definitely, Jeff might find some success there though. He ain't on here no more. I'm gonna talk to you. If Jeff tried dating apps with a polished dating like shit, motherfucker, let another motherfucker write your fucking bio, Jeff, because nobody want to hear about how you fuck them in your finger. Okay.
At all.
You're 3 F's and a P.
3 F's and a P.
If he got a polished app, cause no Diddy, I think Jeff handsome. You know what I mean? Yeah. He don't look 40. You know what I mean? Shit. Jeff look about 33, 34 to me. Now I think Jeff look young to me. You know what I mean? Because I seen him when he cut his beard off. You know what I mean? Shit.
When he used to be Jeffadiah.
Well, when he playing The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
And he be playing Batman for him. You know what I mean? So he got to nigga look young. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit. He shouldn't have had the trouble that he be having. This where that charisma and that personality come in. Because you already coming in negative. You know what I mean? Bitches smell that. Okay, shit. they smell that. So another stereotype is that they don't got confidence or self-esteem. You know what I mean? For some reason, many men in the 80% struggle with their self-worth, mainly because women got ridiculous standards now. You know what I mean? It'd be a regular looking bitch that what's the saying? They said, "Why I gotta be a rich man to fuck a broke bitch?" You know what I mean? Shit.
I'm still off of the fact that like this is how I know. For the longest time, I put the pussy on a pedestal.
Okay. Never do that.
No, I'm just saying, you grow and you learn.
I'm saying, I'm just letting y'all.
And also, I was married. I was married like early on and never really experienced the game until like my 30s. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So that's where a lot of this shit came.
All right.
And so
late bloomage.
Yeah, late bloomage for real.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. What was we just talking about? Before that.
Talking about you a late bloomer. Yeah.
You said something about charisma.
Yeah, he like shit. Holly, what were we just talking about?
Damn it!
Yeah, I hate that. And I was on track with you.
Yeah.
Until you said that, then I lost it. Like what?
Because there was a point to whatever you were saying.
Mm-hmm. I forgot what I was talking about. Holly, you was listening. Type.
It said type. Anyway.
Okay. Should say it. About the self-esteem, self-worth,
self-confidence, charisma. Damn it.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that part. It doesn't matter.
Married early. Got married. Late.
Because I learned late. Yeah.
It was a little bit before that.
Yeah.
It was right before that.
Jeff looks young.
It was after that.
We're almost there.
Anyway,
We'll come back. Don't worry about it.
It'll pop back in.
Yeah, anyway.
Another struggle the 80% of men have is economic pressure. Okay. Lower earning potential. You know what I mean? Lack of status. That's why, like I said, I tell guys, you gotta be the man wherever you at. You know what I mean?
Coming in negative.
Oh, we still talking about Jeff right there.
No, I think that's what she said. We was talking about coming in negative.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think this is what I was going to say about it, but about coming in negative, that usually has to do with like you being in your head about whatever the fuck it is.
Trauma. That was
that
trauma time.
But also like being in your head and not being in the moment.
Yeah.
You know, because you want a result so bad, but you're not paying attention to how to fucking get the shit. Okay. You're just so focused on winning that you forgot to fucking practice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or that you just neglect the shit. I don't know.
Or you forget your lessons.
Yeah.
Oh, never put it on the pedestal.
That's what I was talking about.
Don't do that.
That's
fucking right.
So that's what we was talking about. So that's what I learned late is that like, so again, being in your head, right? You worry about like, oh, is this going to come off like this? And is this going to come off like this? It don't fucking matter. Mm-hmm. Like confidence ain't got nothing to do with anything but nigga, I'm doing the shit anyway. Mm-hmm. That's what really, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
be brave, nigga.
That's it. And what's bravery, nigga? Having the courage to do some shit even though you scared. You know what I'm saying? Brave. So
okay, we got all
word up.
Okay.
All right.
Also, Like I said, economic.
I said I had to hit the rewind in my head. I have a VCR. It takes a bit. But see, you being kind to rewind. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters.
Another thing that the 80% is that hinders the 80% is hookup culture. Okay, like if you're not the most handsome, you know what I mean, or the most charisma, the most riz, the most paid, you know, that throws you out of the hookup culture. You know what I mean? Shit for the ladies, because ladies only want to hook up with the best. You know what I mean? That's what they're trying to do. They try to run through good guys. You know what I mean? Shit, because they don't know that it's a time limit on that. Mm-hmm. And then they done ran past a whole bunch of good guys, and now they can't go back. You can't rewind.
And you're not kind at that point.
Not at all. And how everything is toxic.
That's when I learned early on, probably from Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry, that if you funny, you can probably get a girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Rewind and study that part right there. Study that right there.
Because listen, I've said it before. You know what I'm saying? I fancy myself a 7, but on the real, I might be a 5 with just some cute features. But the fact that I'm funny and I know how to command a crowd in a room, that's value. You feel me? The way my voice is and I sound different than other niggas, that's value.
If we not using 7.
We don't use 7.
Okay, so I'll put myself as an 8 because I feel like I'm close to an 8 in the 7.
Because he is a unit.
I mean, it's mainly shit. We sit here and we're talking to people.
Yeah.
But we'll talk to nobody. We can sit here and talk to nobody for 2 hours. Not shit. We done did it for 8. Yeah. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? Shit is you know what I mean? That in itself gets you a lot of places. You know what I mean? A lady love a conversation.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if you can hold a great one and keep her interested, Jeff, you know what I mean? Shit. If they're talking to you, you got the opportunity.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shit, that's the whole thing. You know what I mean? Shit. What did he say earlier? He said, I won't say so much. I won't. What did he say? Not to figure them and leaving them.
Women on BS.
What do you do? Hold on.
He a gentleman. If a woman.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Or no, when he said that if you like me, say something or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's down.
Okay.
If a woman wants me, show me or step away.
Nah, that ain't how it goes. They put themselves out there for you. You know what I mean?
To step to them.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Shit, and then you might have to
listen. It's so fucking covert right now, bro. I've seen it and dealt with it, and I'm not gonna act like I understand, but I definitely took notice and like put it into the mental realm. Okay, right? Like it's so covert to the point where like. You might not know this about her, right? But like other people know that she doesn't go out or she doesn't do anything or nothing, right? And then like at some point you see this bit like you're like, hey, I'm fucking going to the curb. And she's like, oh, I'm going to the curb too. And everybody's like, why are you going to the curb? You know what I'm saying? Because she's trying to make herself available for somebody.
And sometimes a bitch default is asshole. You know what I mean? Like she don't know how to be nice. How to not
be a beat.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Shit. Like you walk up to her, how you doing? high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's just, I mean,
yeah.
she's a fucking bitch. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? Shit. So, what I noticed is that when they start liking you, they come out of that. You know what I mean? Shit. Less bitchy. You know what I mean? Some bitches can't stop being bitches because they really don't like nobody. Right. You know what I mean? Shit. They don't like nobody. Cool. Even the guys they like, they don't like them. You know what I mean? They hate them for some reason. You know what I mean? So, you gotta, you just be a little different. You know what I mean? So I'll say let's reframe the narrative. Okay, we need to encourage the 80% to embrace their unique strengths, their authenticity, humor, and skills. Okay,
embrace all of it.
That's how you become more confident and can even beat out the 20%. You know,
if you're a plumber, use your plumbing skills to like make a potato gun. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I got all this spare PVC pipe.
Well, see,
I'm gonna build a go-kart.
The bad part about so men with money and status, they're using money and status to get bitches, man. If you got it, it don't really matter. You know what I mean? So, but when you don't got money and status,
source.
And let's say you just got let's say you're a plumber. You know what I mean? But you can't use plumbing to get bitches because that's how bitches use you. You know what I'm saying? So that makes it harder. So bitches use you for some money, but she'll fuck you for some money. She won't fuck you for that new drain cleaner.
She might.
No, but the dude gonna offer it before he fuck them. Typically.
Yeah, and then they gonna get up all sweating and do this thing and be like, all
this
right,
ain't
man,
no porno, nigga.
Is there anything else I can get for you?
I got another pipe that you clean.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
That was a porno music. Yeah, so it's hard to get a bitch with plumbing or get a bitch with, go ahead, come up to McDonald's. I'll give you a free burger. You know, bitch, think you about to get fired. You know what I'm saying? You can't even use what you got to get the bitches on 80% because you can't afford it. Right. Go do some, or like a nigga who know how to fix cars. Now you that, check her phone, you car fixer. That's your name in her phone. She don't give a fuck about you. All she gotta do is flirt with you a little bit, blink her eyes a little bit, make you think you'll get some pussy. You know what I mean? So that's why it's hard to use your shit
right
at that level.
Exactly. You know how many singers I've fucked?
Well, why you say that?
Because it's the same fucking thing.
Oh,
I can sing. Get me on a track.
Oh, shit. Okay, I get you.
Okay.
I get you.
No, for real. I'll go down on you. Well, now I kind of.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then they get on. It's like, okay.
I get it.
I'll release that and never release it.
I never had a studio, so.
Yeah. I didn't either at that point.
I mean, but you know, you got connections. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Shit. My connections want to hit too. Oh, what? Oh, thank you.
If she's really talented, I'm not gonna hit. But if she's just like, all right, to like, oh, she could like rock this little hook and it'll be straight. You know, that was before.
I'm trying to think. I mean, shoot. Mine are random. I'm real picky, and I'm picky because I only pick people who pick me. so I'm gonna say, thank you, Janelle. I never had to use none of my skills to get bitches because the only like bitches is like me. if they like it, shit, we just like each other. We gotta do all that extra shit. You know what I mean? Shit. I'm for that. I'm for that.
I think most of my career has came from music. You know, in one way, fashion, or another.
Bitches like music, though.
They do. Again, it's the commanding crowd thing and the voice.
I just said it ain't trauma no more. I was say it ain't trauma no more. I done dealt with it.
He said I done dealt with it.
If you dealt with it, it ain't trauma no more, right? Old trauma. No, not even old trauma.
Listen. Going through that experience helped to form the laws and bylaws of the Janelle Clause.
Man, sure.
We're good now.
I lived a happy life because of
it. We're good now. You don't like me, I don't care. I love it.
I don't like you either, then.
I don't like you either.
Bye. There you go. It don't hurt my feelings. You don't like me. I didn't like you either. Oh, you like me, and now I get to choose if I like you or not. You know, what? I might like you.
And whereas I find out if you like me by if you give me the box.
That's the only way I know if you like me.
Yeah.
You like me, but you don't. Look, bitches fuck niggas immediately. As soon as they can, like
they want it to happen fast.
They want you to fuck them right now when they saw you, but they can't do that. That's against the law. You know what I mean? So, but they want you to fuck them as soon as possible and as quick as they can get you to fuck them.
You know what's crazy about that? Like, I haven't fucked somebody on site, but I've definitely like made out on site to like, what's third base?
Third base is the Jeff special.
The F
finger.
Okay.
Just the one.
Many triples.
Jeff special.
many triples. But like, yeah, never like, oh, I want you. I want to be inside you right now.
Okay.
And she's like, you know what? I want you inside me. I've never been that lucky. But the fact that I've been lucky enough to make out on site, I feel like I'm in the top percentile of the 80%.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, because there is such a thing as that.
I'm top tier 80%.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm definitely top tier.
For sure. You know what I'm saying?
It's like if 20% is the mall, I'm outweight. Okay, and I'm Terry's Men's World. Okay, thank you.
Nigga, I'm my own standalone.
I'm City Trends over here. Okay, thank you.
You know when you see the buckle and that's it. That's me.
I am AT&T over here. You know, I'm the kiosk. Okay, I'm there.
You feel?
I brings in bucks over here at the mall.
I'm like Burger King, but in Nashville.
With the Burger King and the A&W.
Right.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Or Popeyes in New Orleans. Where it's from. Nigga, like, where it's like an old movie theater was the first Popeyes. And they still keeping that bitch running.
Top tier 80%. I want to do
because that's what I feel like.
I want to see. I should save this for
because I feel like I've done things that like rival what's the bottom 20% have done.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I get you.
Like, because it's like, you know, in the bottom 20%, you might have just made your money.
Yeah.
But you still fat and under 6 feet and like don't know what to do yet. You know what I'm saying?
But so you on LinkedIn though.
But you on LinkedIn and you got professional photos, but like you not good in person, and that's where I'll kill you.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've been doing this shit. And so like you show up in the Maserati and I'll show up on the scooter, but I'm making out with 2 bitches. And you over there in the corner drinking Dom by yourself, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's that gray area. You feel me?
I say I done fell into 20% every once in a while. They let me in the club.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean? Shit. Like, oh, okay, awesome shit is happening.
Yeah, awesome shit is going on.
And a lot of the 20% can't do a lot of these things. You know what I mean? Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like I went to UFC fucking International Fight Week and met some fighters and Shevchenko and all them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't get to do that. You feel me? Like, oh, shake hands, take pictures. Like, oh, okay, cool. This is fly shit.
Look, I wanted to make an episode out of this. I wanted to put it on Girl Talk, but I don't think it
ain't gonna hit the same.
It ain't gonna hit the same. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's a topic that needs to go for 2 hours. You know what I mean? Also for real niggas. So what I wanted to do, because this in real life, y'all you know how it's big on the internet. Don't date a single mom. You know what I mean? Shit. Although that is true, that's not reality.
That's not final.
It's not final. It's not reality because single bitches everywhere.
Right.
You know, single mamas everywhere.
Single moms everywhere.
And it's a lot of good ones also. You know what I mean? So if that's the case,
there are some circumstantial single moms, i.e., the husband died. It was a great case, but they're Catholic. You know what I mean?
I hear you. The special,
not the special victims. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I wanted to rank. So, like, okay, when it comes to a relationship, of course, get you a bitch with no kids. Young bitch, no kids. That's number one.
Yeah.
Young bitch, no kids. That's number one. It don't matter, bitch, fat. You between 18 to 28, no kids. You on top of the dating list.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's tiers to this. You know what I mean? So of course, bitch with kids go under her. You know what I mean? So I wanted to rank, or not rank, tier baby mamas in dating. So this is why I say the number one baby. So after girl, young woman, no kids. Like, and I think so. Young woman, no kids. Then it goes is number one. So I would say young woman, 1 kid. I mean, no. Let's say middle-aged woman, so 29 to 39 is number 2, no kids. You know what I mean? 29 to 35, no kids. You know what I mean? Shit. So, okay. See, that's what I'm saying. I think, so.
Slight edge, but I would say young with up to about 3 or 4 year olds.
No kids always win over, no. Oh, hold on. 29 to 35 still sort of young. So they're lower than the other ones.
But 29 to 39 with no kids but bodies is red flag.
But hold on, but
no kids, bodies, and no marriage proposals.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
young bitch, single, got a kid. You know what I mean? Shit.
Young bitch with a baby to a toddler that, like, the husband died of cancer or like in a car accident or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? So
something like that.
It got to be purely
like a special victims.
Purely black and white when we do this. So that's why. So I gotta stick with 29 to 35 is the second to go, because they ain't got no kids. They're still young. They can have kids. You know what I mean? Let's say,
but they're less likely to be able to.
Let's say they just was in a long relationship. You know what I mean? And didn't have any babies. You know what I mean? Shit.
How many?
Let's say just we can say 1 or 2. You know what I mean? Maybe they wasn't dating. Maybe they was introverted. You know what I mean? Who knows? You know what I mean? Shit. So that's why I gotta be black and white.
So that's what I'm saying though, because again, from 18, we say from 18 to 28 because we assume purity, we assume virtuous. You know what I'm saying?
They're young.
Right. But
that's
young,
when they look the best.
That's when they look the best. That's when they're the most fertile. If we want our own kids,
there you go.
Right. So the older they get, one, the probability for the kid goes down.
Okay.
The older they get and they're not locked down, the probability for bodies goes up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you
So
know
then,
what?
so then,
I'll
so
agree.
look, so then,
Okay.
so let's say she is 29.
You already convinced me.
Okay,
You already
yeah.
convinced me. Like,
So that's why I was
young
saying.
and fine, one baby. But look, that's
Because what I'm saying is,
that's still more burden though.
what I'm saying is, if she's 18, let's say she's 20 and has a 1-year-old. You know what I'm saying? The likelihood that she got more than fucking 5 bodies is unlikely. Versus a 28-year-old with 1 baby, she's probably been through at least 10 niggas before she got that 1 baby. You know what I'm saying?
Or she was with her baby dad for a few years, and only him. See, that's why I say it got to be black and white though.
But that's what I'm saying. So even if she got with her baby dad at 25, how many bodies do you think she had before that? Before she settled with this nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Because we all agree that she's not out here doing nothing. And
You think they're the best being raised by modern type of women? We just talking about we ain't talking about who their parents are and nothing like that. We talking about if you run into this person, definitely if between, so number one gotta be 18 to 24. We're going 18 to 28.
all right,
18 to 28, that's the number one.
that's prime. That's WAQB.
That's where you want to date at, right there. You know what I mean? Number one. And they don't got, and of course now they got to know who they are now.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that's why I'm keeping it black and white.
Right.
They're this age, no kids. So I think you assume most young women. I think you assume most young women are raised like this. We're not talking about how they was raised. We're talking about
who you are as a person at that age, like what you are.
No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking straight age.
Like you're an 18-year-old girl
18 to 20
to 28-year-old female.
Number one, female.
That's it.
You could be 300 pounds.
You can be 6'4", you can be snaggletooth.
Yeah,
it don't matter.
It don't matter. You know what I mean? Shit. In that age,
If you're that age,
you're prime. Okay?
you're prime. Like, that's what he's saying.
The young aura is still there. You know what I mean? That's the shit. Once you get older, the aura go away. You know what I mean? Shit. So,
and we're talking about as far as guys being with this, to have a family, marry one day, eventually, etc. That's the best option to
I
have.
would even say if you out hunting, those are the mooses with the big antlers.
Right.
Okay. If you can get you an 18 to 28, you bag the big moose.
Right.
Well, to say younger is always better than not, and most of those women aren't being raised to be dateable, make no sense. Now, if I'm a man, I can mold a woman until what I need her to be.
Right.
Okay. So if I'm allowing her into a relationship with me, then the stipulations that
she's meeting the criteria.
You meet the criteria. You know what I mean? So and at least somewhat to the fact that you're even teachable.
Right.
If you're teachable, then
if you're following my lead, you're being taught.
There
Like,
you go. Best age to teach a woman is definitely not over 29.
No.
18 to 28. Okay, goddamn it. That's how you teach a nigga. Like Janelle, okay, I wasn't the one that could be able to teach you. All right, you know what? That was all my fault. Why you trying to bring up trouble? Okay, as you call it. You know what I'm saying? That was my fault. I didn't know that you don't give a bitch everything up front.
Again.
Okay.
He's being accountable for his part and what happened.
There you go.
And as a result of that, there's the Janelle clause.
Okay.
So as he was sitting there crying, eating his pizza, he was sitting writing out the bylaws as we speak.
You have to be taught to be teachable. I mean,
right.
Look.
But you have to pay attention to be taught.
There you go. And if it was taught, if you wasn't taught to be teachable, that don't mean you can't be taught to be teachable. You know what I mean? Shit. Let's say you wasn't taught to be teachable, right? You just they just ain't never tell you should listen to your teachers. Yeah, for some reason. But when you get with me, I say, hey, you know what I mean? Shit, if you keep doing this, I can't do this for you. And you're like, oh, that do make sense. You learn now.
Right.
Okay, and let's hopefully you learn. I mean, if you learn it, you should have retained it. You know what I mean? Shit. So we get to that is an actual show that do that. So that's why. All right, we might do that next week then. You know what I mean? Shit.
Because that's why I was saying. So the point behind it again is that that's the prime age to have kids, and that's also when you catch them in that area, they will have had as few to little bodies as possible. You know what I'm saying? That's why 29 to 39 can't be, not only because of the fertile thing, but because the possibility that they've had all these bodies is greater. You know what I'm saying? Plus, even let's say you do want to have a family and she don't have no kids, it's not guaranteed.
I changed my mind.
You know what I'm saying?
I say you're wrong now. That's why I say you're wrong.
My main point being, all right, 29 to 39 with no kids and no marriage proposals. Okay. Like maybe at 29, okay, cool. Definitely by 34, if there's no baby, no marriage, you haven't been married at least once, though these are red flags, because now we're getting in the danger zone. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like what really, now that'll work for somebody who's like older, who maybe has raised kids and just wants a partner in life. That's what they have a chance with. That might be prime for them, whereas at 18 to 28 might be like, oh, I ain't trying to have kids again and go through all that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, okay, this is how I think. So if it was a 32-year-old man said, hey, wait, should I date this 35-year-old woman, no kids? Or should I date should I date this 24-year-old girl that has one kid? You tell him, and he has no kids.
And he has no
kids. So who would you tell him to go get with?
Does he want a family or not?
That's what he.
Of
course he did. Yeah.
So he
wants to get married on it
and have his own
just
kid
like,
eventually.
Yeah.
I'm telling him to go with the 25-year-old.
To
try to have his family with.
Okay.
Yes. And only if that baby again is 4 or under.
So he don't get his own family. He gets to go into. So this man without no kids.
Yeah.
You're gonna recommend he go get with a woman who has another child by another man, who he's gonna get into, have a baby by her and take care of that kid too?
Yes, because that's more guaranteed than the 35-year-old who's had bodies and who probably at this point is not gonna listen to shit you say because she's a fucking feminist.
Well, he got two options. He likes,
but she doesn't have babies at 35.
No, you wouldn't. No, I'm
not saying because of feminism. Okay, no, I'm just saying the facts are she's single, doesn't have babies at 35. Okay. That's most women right now. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, at least half. You said by 2030 it's gonna be at least half.
Most women. So we're talking about both of most women right now. Right. Most women have babies early. You know what I mean? Without a fucking baby, without being married, no baby daddy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And there's a lot of women. Might be half and half somewhere here. Definitely 50-50, but it's close. Right. 35 was always taught to put their career first. Now they see that was wrong, and now they're ready to get a man. Right. So you would tell
but 35 is where geriatric birth starts.
Okay, I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? So again, I agree. I'm 32 and I want a family. You're 35, no kids. 10 plus fucking bodies. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of shit.
I use the top. Well, let's say 32 then. 32 or 32. You know what I mean? Shit. Because we said 28 to 35
so again,
is the second
within 3 years, I want to start my family. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you're still getting close to Jay.
Yeah, no, right. And so, but again, we can pop off as much as we want to. You know what I'm saying? She's the one that is going to be closed up eventually. So let's say we 32. You know what I'm saying? Where I know this 24, 25-year-old, she just had one that's less than 1 year old. You know what I'm saying? I know she's gonna have at least 3 to 4 more.
35-year-old bitch.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she can.
No, look,
after a month of pumping, you know if your bitch can get pregnant or not.
Like we can look at
you know what I'm
go
saying?
Get the test and say, oh, is she fertile or not, or whatever.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm saying she fertile. If she's 35. I wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't recommend any man without a kid. Any man without a kid, unless he's over 40, to date a woman with a child. I wouldn't recommend.
And again, I would say it would purely come down to circumstance. In most cases, no, I wouldn't recommend it. I.e., definitely if she has more than one kid, you know what I'm saying, and is 28 or below, no, fuck no. Then yes, I'm going with the 35. In the special cases that I would say go for it again, she was married and something happened to the husband, dying. He left fucking
that ain't
her.
What normally happen, though.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Keeping niggas baby.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a rare circumstance that happens to leave her with this baby. She wasn't the one like, hey, I'm in the 80% and I'm not happy with a 6-month-old. And yo, it's like, no. I'm saying in the case that it's some shit like that, go with that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because she's already there.
All right.
You feel me? Now, in these other cases, if she's got more than that, fuck no. If they're between the threshold, fuck no. If she's fucking 23 with an 8-year-old, go with the 35-year-old. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they between 5 and fucking 14, we've already established what the threshold is. That's the red zone.
You know what? We gotta figure. I'm gonna spend all week to figure out a way that we could possibly, because we gotta come to an agreement. And
I'm trying to root for all the single mothers out there. I'm trying to give y'all fresh out. You know what I'm saying? Prez is not. Prez is the Magneto of single mothers. I'm trying to Charles Xavier and make a school for y'all children to go to so we can live in harmony. He said, fuck them niggas. We mutants, they not. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna figure this out because we gotta come to an agreement. Yeah. On the whole list. On bottom of the list, 40-year-old with a 2-year-old. Yeah, like type shit. Yes, nigga. Yes, and as much as that sucks to say, fuck yes, that's at the bottom of the list.
That's at the bottom.
Because how the fuck, after all this time, did you get pregnant at 38 and you didn't have not a baby?
I would if you had your other babies be grown. I don't give a fuck. 40 with a 2-year-old, you're at the bottom. All my other kids grown. Damn, you got more kids? Oh shit.
And you have to do 16 more years?
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Oh shit.
You got anything coming up, Brett?
My birthday this week.
Yeah.
Negroes Day, Saturday. So if you want to bless the Cash App, I think that's what they're doing now.
Oh, yeah.
It's at Cornbread 217. Money sign.
Okay.
Cornbread 217.
Put that in one of the tabs.
You feel? Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess it was technically supposed to be the day we were supposed to be drinking on the show.
Oh man, we gotta do it closer to the so we can do it Thursday. Oh, you can't do it.
Yeah.
We might have to do a special episode then.
Yeah. A Friday episode. A Friday coon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We might have to do that. Okay.
Do something.
Do something. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Figure that out.
We can
stay
tuned. Negroes Eve.
Yes, Negroes Eve. Okay, yeah. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
I got a paint party. I just
He said, I just came with it.
Yeah, just threw it up yesterday. I don't know. I got this picture of Whoopi in my phone. I can't think of nothing to do with it. Like this.
Oh,
I don't know what to do with it. I said, I gotta keep this one. So when it pop up one day, you know I thought of something. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got the Blaze and Brush Bash, July 26th, 4 to 6,
Blaze
$30, all you can puff. Come holler at me, it's going down. All right. And as always, you come get your body right at Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium, where you always get a free hang.
Downer.
And if you need a character, go ahead and hit up Pop Up Party Pals. We got over 50 characters for your birthday parties, your corporate events, your family get-togethers.
We just played the Memorial Golf Tournament.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So characters getting outside.
boom, we outside.
Doing community work.
Hit us up. We're on Facebook. And it is Monday, so next time we see us, it'll be Tuesday, tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock for another episode of
Morning Ninjas.
And then next time you see us, it'll be on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Don't be late o'clock for another episode of
Girl Talk.
And we got Real Ninja Reacts on Thursday at 10:30. We're going to do Real Ninja React. Okay.
Okay.
I was thinking of that. So then you'll see us on Thursday at 10:30 for another episode of Real Ninjas React. Hold on. No, not Real Ninjas. Morning Ninjas. Morning Ninjas React.
Okay.
One more time.
We locked in.
And of course, you'll see us here on Thursday for another episode of
Morning Ninjas
Reacts. We'll get that down.
Yeah.
And of course, 7 days in a row, bring it right back around to Monday. So next Monday, check us out here for another episode of
A Real Ninjas Podcast.
That's at 8:30. And as always, it's stupid now. And always, hold on.
Yeah.
Getting into start up, motherfucker.
Do you know a place you can go where you can drink and smoke and laugh your face off? That's a Real Ninjas Podcast.
That's nice. That's nice.